Hey y'all, Woodland Mills tricked me. They really did. They tricked me big time. Most of you know about us men. We don't like reading directions. But about this tooth setter, and I had to break out the directions. I didn't think I'd have to, but they tricked me into it. Yep. So anyway, I have had it together and give you a little bit of a review on it. What I'm doing now is I've got to reset this because the little cap on the meter. Let's see, here we go. The little cap on the meter deal. It broke out. It didn't break out, but what do you want to call it? It popped on out. Apparently it wasn't tightened on up, so or something. I don't think it's a big deal. There's not a whole lot of threads there. It did say, the directions said, they did say to make sure that it was tight, and I did feel it. It was as tight as I could get it by finger, and you can't put a wrench on it. So anyway, it did work well. That's the only thing that I had with it. Well, that I can gripe about Woodland's Mills over. But okay, now I gotta turn this back on. I don't like that. Okay, just a second here. Anyway, I'm still working on my first blade, and okay, that'll work. Just want to be able to zero it on out. Anyway, I was doing my first blade, and I watched another Google video on what you can do with different stuff. So I got some pretty good ideas what I could do, but I was really tired from running the sawmill today, and I wasn't paying attention a whole lot. I heard what they said, but it didn't sink in. But I did when things started happening to me. I said, "Oh yeah, they did say that." So anyway, what they did say was that when you set the teeth on here, for your height, they say when they set it factory, they I'm just actually trying to get this in here and there. When they set it factory, they get right on the very tip of the tooth to do all the pushing. Right on the very, very tip, just about. And I set it up on the very tip of the tooth. But what they did say on this other video, I didn't hear it from Woodlands, but I heard it from somebody on another video that I watched on Google, not on YouTube, that you want to push down lower. I don't know if you can see my finger on here, but about a third to halfway down is where you want to push on here. And the guy said if you push too high, you'll snap the teeth. Well, I'll take some snapshots of the teeth to put it on in here so you can see it. But I've broken off 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth that have broken off of this blade. Okay? In other words, I'm a slow learner. What I did was I thought, well, okay, well, I broke one tooth. I won't squeeze as hard on the rest of them. I just won't push as hard. I'll just see if I can get through this blade. After the fourth one, I said, you know what? I got to change things, So I reset that, the tooth order sitting down lower. That means that not all the teeth are going to be set the same on this. This blade here is just a learning blade. We'll see how it goes. But so yeah. Anyway, I chipped 4 teeth off of here, or broke the 4 teeth off here using this. No fault of Woodlands, guy. I'm not blaming Woodlands at all on that. Um, but then this little valve on here, or not valve, but this little pressure point. Oops, I just dropped the spacer deal. This little plunger deal right in here. Let's see here, right here. My finger's hiding that little silver tip there. It's a flat spot. That's a little screw that screws on in there, and it popped on out on me. And so I had to take it apart to where I could get that back on in there. It works pretty smooth and pretty easy. I'm really happy with it. I don't regret getting it. I'm thinking that seriously, the plunger, once you get this thing dialed on in and you know how much you want to set your teeth and how much you can move things, you probably don't need this gauge for a home owner doing it. You just got to learn to feel the tension and know the pressure points, and you'll have a pretty good idea of how much you're setting your teeth. It won't be perfect. It's not going to be something that you'd be selling, as a business. But if I end up having to get rid of this here, I don't think it'll be a problem. All it actually does, all that thing actually does is tell me how many thousandths of an inch that I'm moving it over. And it's still some guesswork. It's still some guesswork. Um, do it. Because it springs back, and you got to know how much you're springing back, and the numbers, and all the different stuff. But you can get a feel for all that. Let's see, where am I at? Can't see. So anyway, here's another deal. I didn't mark where I left off when I took this thing off here, so I'm not even sure what teeth I've already set. I do know that I am set for pushing out. That's okay. That's what I was doing. And I was right back here at this tooth right here. That's pretty close to broken off. Let's see here. Matter of fact, I think I'm pretty close to the area because these ones right back here, I can really feel this out on the outside coming to me. Oh, it's set really good. The one that I'm just about over. Oop. Oh, I see one thing. Okay. I see something here. I'm still not done set it. Like I said, this is a learning curve for me. Some of the stuff. I got to get this thing here back to where this tooth, this pressure point, is not getting caught. Man, this might be a little trickier than I thought because it's leaning out and pushing towards it. Let's see here if I do this. Let me loosen this here up a little so it's sitting freely. Wish it wasn't so snug initially going in here. Well, that's zeroed out right there. Let's see here. Now it's showing 002. I should have zeroed this out, re-zeroed it out. Okay. Re-zeroed it on out. Squeeze it. I'm on. I want to go to inches. I don't live in Canada. It's coming up to 37, 38, so that's about right, I believe. And then when it releases off, that's a touching point. Oh, wow. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to watch some more videos. And if any of y'all know anything more about these things, hey, give me some tips. Give me some pointers, because I need to learn a whole lot on this thing. This blade here doesn't matter anything to me. It was a good blade before I got started, but hey, I took care of that. It ain't good anymore. So anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Come back and watch again, and pretty soon we'll be showing you some 1x6 board fencing sawmill videos here real soon. Just remember, folks, if girls don't find you handsome like me, they can find you handy like me. And if they don't find you handy like me, just pray that they find you. Y'all come back now, you hear? Bye!